Hey guys, it's still the 10th of November 2021, but I just wanted to give you a little news tip. My buddy Mike's down in Leyte, and him and his girl were riding on the scooter, and now they popped them for not having a visor on the helmet. They gave him a ticket for that. So this is where this is going. Now they didn't say the visor was to keep stones from hitting you in the face. It's just because of this COVID stuff. So they got a ticket, another way to extract money from you guys. I don't know if there's anything in the LTO. Maybe somebody can enlighten me. I've been here for 9 years. I've never seen anything about it, but nobody wears glasses. Now, if you wear tongs when you're riding your motorcycle and they can see your toes, they'll give you a ticket. And I asked a cop one time, why is that? He said, well, a stone could kick up and hit you in the foot, and then you won't be able to operate your brake. Okay, good reasoning. I don't have a problem with it. So why don't they make them wear glasses? What if a stone pops up and hits you in the eye and you're blinded, right? This is how this is getting here. This is just what's happening. I'm just letting you know. But now we have full visors on my wife and I's helmet. I also have one that doesn't have it that I like to wear, the HJC. But this is just how silly this is. They're just wanting to extract money. Now here, the cops have checkpoints a lot that we have to drive through, and they ask for your license, but they don't really bother too many people. I don't see them giving them huge tickets or anything. Now the LTO guys, the traffic cops, I see them pulling over bikes a lot, where they'll point and go over and write them up for something. I don't know what that is though, but I did see one of the vloggers, my beautiful Dolly. We're all backed up today, and my boy, he's all backed up. But one of the vloggers said they got the girl in the back for wearing slippers, tongs basically. So what's that got to do with the driver? You know what? So she got a ticket for that. I would go in there and say, show me in the LTO where this is. But here they just pay the fine. It's usually pretty low. And that's why they keep getting away with stuff like this. Is there anything in that? If anybody knows, I sure would like to know. Why would the passenger have to have that? Now, they do have a helmet law here, but if you go out on the street, I've seen them go through in front of me. A lot of times when they have these PNP checkpoints, they want to see your license, and they'll have like maybe 10 or 15 bikes in front of you. Most people have their license out ready to go, and as soon as the cop looks at it, boom, they take off. But there's been many of them that don't have helmets on, and seems the PNP doesn't bother them. And here, no glasses, no helmet. I see it a lot. They tell you you're also not allowed to drive with a tank top. Basically, they call it a sando here. And I've just heard about this, this hearsay stuff from friends that got tickets for that, for not having a sleeved shirt, or at least a short sleeve. Why that is, maybe they don't want to see armpits or something. I don't know the reasoning behind they do this, but it's their deal, and this is the way they do it. So be warned on that one. But it's something. There was a huge difference between Carmona and here that I noticed, and that was the people with the mask. Now the shield, it was about the same. A lot of people had it up on their head. The guard at the door with the shield up on top of their head says, "Put your shield down." I'm not kidding you. So just put it down. Then as soon as you get past them, put it back up out of the way, because they're still mandating this. Somebody else, I think it was Kenneth, said that I didn't see the news report, but said the Metro Manila wanted to do away with the shield requirement, but he was overruled. You thought that he was the mayor of the city. So who knows? Because I think if it would have been the shoe would have been on the other foot, and it would have been Duterte down in Davao City, and he was going to get rid of that, it got done. It might be just because you need to be a more forceful politician, and he is. He gets done what he wants, come hell or high water. But Yeah, we have to stay away from this area over here. There's somebody moved in, and there's when we get into that area right there and there's a radio frequency. I don't know if it's now, but the other day I did a video that I didn't publish because I actually stopped over there. Somebody had hit me up and wanted to see the paint on that house, and it was just, you couldn't even hardly understand me, so I didn't publish it. So there's some, I think it's got to be a radio of some sort. I know I had on my motorcycle, I had a radar jammer. I knew a kid that worked for this laboratory for, I think, I can't remember what airline, but they got government contracts and stuff. This was in California, and he built me a jammer. And this jammer, as soon as I fired up the bike, it came on. And if anybody shot me with radar, the way he explained it to me was the radar sends out this cone, and then it comes bouncing back. Well, this thing, as soon as it detects that cone, it shoots out a smaller one much faster and discombobulates the heck out of it. And I had one on the front and the rear of the bike. You still got to watch out for the lines in the road, because they time you and get the speed there. But those can be beat. Those can be beat a lot of times because the guy's got to time it with a stopwatch. But if they have a camera on you, they can use the camera. Another thing I've seen for speeding in the States, where they get you with the white lights, white lines on the road, they can time that. But a lot of those can be beat. The radars, though, I had that on, and one time I was with a buddy, and I was following him. I didn't know where we were going to go. It was going to a job, and I was riding that bike that day, and it would come on automatically as soon as the bike started. It was automatic. I didn't have to touch anything, and it was hidden too. It was just a little emitter, was just a little tiny thing about so long, and it looked like the wiring. I actually took some shrink wrap and put it over the connector so that it could be, it was hidden. So, and they didn't know, but I was behind my buddy, and he said he couldn't understand it. The whole time we were riding, he couldn't get his radio working. He said it was nothing but static. So I think that was my emitter doing that. But that one, I had gone by cops at 120, 130 miles an hour, and yeah, they come after you and they give you a ticket. No, they didn't give you a ticket, but they want to. And how do you know how fast I was going? Well, we could just tell. What'd your radar say? Well, they can't say anything because their radar came up with all that white noise and nothing happened. But here's another one. Oh, there's Coco. This green camo. They're getting this place started. They're getting their uprights in. They'll be doing concrete real soon. I bet the neighbor here is going to be happy because he was getting a lot of snakes. He was cutting that grass over there quite often because the snakes were coming over the fence, his fence, and that ground is much higher. I don't know if it's going to make the house taller. I know over here they got a big like a backhoe in and cleared that all out to put the houses up. Whereas this one, it doesn't seem they're doing that. They're not leveling it, so that house might be a little bit higher than the neighbors. So, but that was a little news tidbit that I thought was kind of funny on the about having the thing on the helmet itself. I imagine if you just put your face shield on, but I don't get, if you're riding on a motorcycle, how's a face shield gonna protect anyone? If they'd say it's because we want your face protected so you don't get a stone kicked up, okay, then why don't they say that? Why don't they put a provision, and there might be, I don't know, a provision for glasses, or start enforcing it. Be a lot cheaper for somebody to get glasses than a whole face shield. But a lot of Filipinos have a helmet, and they're trashed already. They're old. A lot of them don't have the money to buy another helmet. I went out and bought some helmets, no problem. But there's a lot of Filipinos that they don't got the money. These tricycle drivers and these folks, they're in a little bit of trouble. Now, I did notice on the tricycles, you see guys wearing sandals all the time, or a vest, no helmet, no glasses. So that the laws for them are a little bit different. So, But I'm going to go ahead and let you go. We're back at the house, and this is Newsman Ned. See you guys.